Hey guys, welcome back for another video. My name is Navi and welcome to my channel. So I'm gonna tell you the best smartphone for 2023, and this is the best smartphone in 2023, but it was launched in 2021. You would be thinking why a device which was launched around 18 months ago is still the best device in 2023. Let me explain. I own this iPhone 14 Pro, but this is not the device I'm talking about, obviously, because this device is like 3 months old now. But the device I'm talking about is iPhone 13 mini. This thing is a beast. I'll try my best to explain why this is the best device to own in 2023 and the best smartphone that you can own ever. And this is not going to happen ever again because you know what? Apple just decided to stop the mini versions, and I don't blame them for this because they were not selling too many of these, so they had to stop. But this thing is a masterpiece. I really like this iPhone 13 mini. If you have been following my channel for a while, you would know that I have broke my iPhone 13 Pro, completely destroyed it, and after that I was looking for a phone. At the time I went with iPhone 12 mini. I really loved the form factor of iPhone 12 mini. I found this in green color, loved it. I was using it. I wasn't missing anything. The two things that I was missing with iPhone 12 mini was, first of all, the battery, because I went for a business trip and during that trip I had to carry a battery bank because the battery wasn't lasting complete day of use, so it was lasting only 8 to 10 hours. So I had to go ahead and get a battery bank for that. So it was kind of defeating the purpose of carrying a very small portable device because you have to carry a battery bank with that. So other thing was the camera. So the camera system of iPhone 12 mini was old. If you want to compare it with the Pro model, I think it was compared to iPhone 11 Pro, which is like 3 or 4 years old now, and the camera system wasn't really good, to be honest. So it was performing well during the day, but at night you could not get really good pictures out of that. And because of those two reasons, when I was looking for a new phone, I traded that phone for my iPhone 14 Pro. So this is the 14 Pro I bought like 3 months ago, and I was always looking for a backup phone because I carry two SIM cards and I wanted to carry a SIM card from another country. So I wanted something which is portable. I didn't want another Pro phone. Was looking for Android phone foldables, but was not able to get good deals on that. This phone I got for $350. This is 128 GB iPhone 13 mini in blue color. I bought it used. So originally I think you can still get it for $600 on Apple's website, but there is no iPhone 14 mini. This time they went with iPhone 14 Plus, which is bigger than iPhone 14. And if you want to compare it, I think it is the same size as iPhone 14 Pro Max. So there is no mini, and I don't think Apple will ever bring this form factor back because people are not willing to buy this. But this is the best form factor you will ever see in a phone. As you can see, it is really small compared to my iPhone 14 Pro. The issues that I was facing with my iPhone 12 mini, all those issues are addressed with this 13 mini. The camera system is similar to iPhone 13 Pro. Obviously it is missing one camera, but that is a telephoto camera. I would have loved to get the telephoto camera, but it's not a big gripe, I would say. I was able to click really good pictures without that. Video quality, that is what I use my phones when I'm traveling for, is really good. Video quality extremely good compared to iPhone 13 Pro. So this thing is a beast because it was using the same chip as iPhone 13 Pro model. So this 13 mini, smaller screen, everything smaller, so it does not need that much energy. So everything feels so fast. It's really good compared to iPhone 13 Pro, and you're getting the same A15 Bionic chip that you used to get in iPhone 13 Pro. So you're getting a Pro level chip in a really small form factor. The battery life is kind of an issue still, but it is much better than iPhone 12 mini in that regard, and I'm happy to mention that it can last 12 to 14 hours of heavy use. So it is still a one day phone. You will have to charge it overnight, but you can get through your day using this phone. iPhone 12 mini was not letting me do that. Another one that I want to mention why this is the best phone is because of the form factor. Look at this. It fits your hand perfectly. You can reach all the edges. Even with this 14 Pro, I don't have a Max one. This is a 14 Pro. Sometimes I have to adjust it in my hand to reach the corners, and this is heavy. If you haven't noticed it, it feels day and night. The exact weight of iPhone 13 13 mini is this and iPhone 14 Pro is this. As you can see on the surface, both have a huge difference, and that reflects. That added weight puts strain on your wrist when you're using it for a very long time. This is so portable. Since I've started using my iPhone 14 Pro, it sits in my pocket more than in my hand, if that makes sense, because this is really easy to use. It's so light, there is no burden of carrying it. For this one, it's still heavier, even though obviously it comes with its advantages like this super nice camera array. I really love that. The newer 48 megapixel camera is amazing for video quality and for taking those photos. The screen is slightly bigger, but I don't have an issue with that. I mean, that is not my priority. And the battery life is really good. It lasts me 1.5 days, so I don't have to charge it like every night. And then obviously it pairs really well with my Apple Watch Ultra, because both of them you don't have to charge like every day. You can charge them like every other day. So considering that Apple has stopped making iPhone minis from iPhone 14 Pro from 2022, they're not gonna bring it back. So this is the last chance to have a form factor which is so good, with really good camera and very capable chipset with it. Just to give you an idea, I have this iPhone 5s, I think. Is it 5 or 5s? I think I have this iPhone 5s from 2014 that I'm still rocking. It still works. Obviously, I am facing some issues with it now. Battery life, obviously battery issues are there now. After 5 years, you are expected to encounter those. But this phone is still great. Feels really good. iPhone 13 mini reminds me of iPhone 5s. The form factor is really good. As you can see, not too much of a difference in size between iPhone 5s and iPhone 13 mini, but the tech wise, there is a lot of difference. I think I'm gonna use this as my backup for now, and someday, you never know, this becomes my primary phone and I sell my iPhone 14 Pro. That is really possible. The people who know me, they know that I really love this form factor, and I might switch back to this one and use it for next 4 or 5 years without any issues. Having said that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you think iPhone 13 mini is the best phone in 2023, let me know in the comment section, and do let me know if you are also upset because of Apple's decision to just quit making these smaller phones. With that, thank you so much. See you in the next one.